Video games have become a national craze. Many of us can spend hours with our Nintendo or Sega Genesis. Now, the most successful games not only have exciting graphics and computer effects, they also have their own hit music. Kathy, now can you hum a few bars of the Pac-Man theme?
Pac-Man theme, I think I've blocked that one out of my memory, but let's get an expert, a pro, to help us out. And joining us now is Mark Stratford. He creates the music for several video games that are currently on the market, starting out as computer games. So, Mark, good morning to you. What are you working on today?
Good morning. How are you today?
Doing pretty good.
Good.
Doing this morning.
Today we're working on a game that we're developing for Microsoft called Deadly Tide. And what I basically do is I compose music and design custom sound effects for the games themselves. We basically use a lot of the newer technology that's out today to design custom sounds, like I said, and music for games, so we can have actually interactive music that actually goes along with the gameplay itself to try and create some sense of action as we go along.
Mark, what goes into making great computer game music? What are the elements?
Great computer game music? For the games that we develop, we try and create a sense of like a movie type of thing. So we try and write music that actually goes along with the action of the game to try and create some intensity and such like that. We basically take the levels of the games that we have and take a look at the action that's involved within the games themselves and try and write music that actually coincides with the action itself. I use equipment that's designed for the professional world, basically samplers that have strings or brass or choir sounds or piano or whatever else I want to use for each individual particular level.
Well, Mark, let me interrupt here. I really want to hear some of this music. Can you play us some?
Sure.
What is that?
This is music for a Microsoft trailer that we just released this weekend at the E3 show in LA.
That's awesome. That sounds great.
It's like Star Wars.
Exactly.
Now, do you play the games first before deciding on the music you'll use, or which comes first?
Yeah, typically the levels are done before, and you take a look at it and get an idea of the action, and come up with something in your head, basically, and start writing.
Now, what about, we always hear about subliminal messages, and we know that kids can get really hooked on these games. Do you do some sort of a hook that gets kids coming back to these games more and more?
Subliminal messages. No, I think from my point of view, it's more of trying to create a hook musically, something that they can enjoy. So if they do happen to play the game a lot, and they tend to be repetitive, that their interest is piqued all the time.
Mark, we understand that you're working on a computer game that might be made into a movie, and we want to wish you the best of luck with that. What's the title? Do you know?
Deadly Tide.
And starring?
Right.
Starring a bunch of guys shooting ships.
Great.
That's exciting.
Thank you.
Good luck to you, Mark. Thanks for being with us.
You bet.
Thank you, Mark.
Bye.